What's up, guys? So, on side the road, and I'm in the passenger seat because I'm waiting on a tow. That's right. So, because I don't want to get my ass hit. So, taking my son to speech this morning, and you guys remember a few weeks back, I got the fluid change in the car because I've been smelling like burnt fluid, like I thought maybe burnt oil and all that shit. Well, come to find out, I've been hearing strange noises coming from the gearbox area, which is where your transmission's at. Your transmission, your clutch, all that. This area here, this whole area for you car nuts and people that know about cars, sits right above your transmission on your car. And this works the clutch. Well, that pedal right there, third pedal works the clutch, the second from the left. But anyway, your clutch, your flywheel, all that's right in this area here, right? And then everything else, your transmission. So, I fucked around, leave the light, barely got on the car. I'm still technically breaking in the McLeod RXT 1000, right? So the traction's off. The road was a little bit slick, so the tire spun a little bit. Got to about 50 miles an hour. I feathered the gas, let the RPMs kind of drop. Got to about 4,000, going a second. And the moment that it actually hooked, I heard clunk. It's like a fucking Uzi was going off, right? Well, I get to the light behind me, and then in first gear, took it out of neutral, got the clutch, put it in first gear, car still drove. And I got to the feeder right here, right off I-75, and this is where I'm gonna come. So, yeah, so it looked like I don't want it to be a transmission, guys, but guess what? If it is a transmission, guess what's gonna go in here, right? The Tremec. I have been having a little bit of issues with the MT82, but it really wasn't nothing too bad that I couldn't deal with. But once I put this McLeod RXT clutch in here for 1,000, right, for the horsepower rating, it's very aggressive. It's very fucking aggressive. And a lot of guys was telling me, no, don't get that because you might have some lockout issues, first gear. And you know, over, I guess about 3 weeks after I put it in, it's been in since May, I was having issues. Sometimes first gear, it'd be stuck. I have a hard time getting out first gear, going to second gear and all that stuff. Like, it'll be fucking stuck. So, I'm hoping it's the clutch, but at the same time, I'm also hoping it's transmission too. So I can just swap them both out, put Tremec in with a new clutch, with a short throw shifter. So I'm looking at maybe about $7,000 worth of shit. But the car drove. Now, just because the car drove over here doesn't mean that it's not the transmission. Just because it went first and second gear don't mean that it's not fucked up. It just, it had enough grip and go to get your ass over here. Or the clutches just got that much turning power that it turned the fucking flywheel and it turned the fucking drive shaft to make this motherfucker pull up over here. But if you guys want to hear what it sounds like, let me crank this motherfucker up. Watch this goddamn traffic over here, guys. Yeah, I'm out here on the highway, baby. 757, crank it up. So you guys can hear what it sounds like. You can listen right here. It may crank, it may not. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let the window down too. Let the windows down. Gonna crank it up. It's gonna be noisy, guys. Hear that? The moment I engaged, come off the clutch. Hear that? That's the clutch. Transmission. Hear that? All grinding. So, I believe that transmission is finally gone. That's what I believe. That or the clutch, because I know you got bearings inside the transmission too. And I know some symptoms when you come off the clutch sometimes, if you come off the clutch and you're hearing that noise, that's usually a bearing in your transmission, some shit that went on inside the transmission. But you can't rule out the clutch neither. So I'm already pricing the Tremec. I seen one American Muscle for $1,000. I'm not gonna go with the McLeod RXT 1000. I'm gonna probably drop it down to an 800 horsepower rating clutch because the car won't exceed 800 horses. So I think the 800 horsepower clutch will be good enough. And hopefully it won't be too as aggressive as this clutch. And now I'm gonna go ahead and get the short throw shift to have it all thrown in there. Since they gotta drop the clutch and they gotta drop the transmission to get to the clutch and all that shit in the first place, you might as well go on ahead and fucking just have the short throw thrown in, get the new clutch put in, and at the same fucking time, if it is a transmission, have the new transmission put in too. You're killing 3 birds and 1 motherfucking stone. I just hate that. I woke up on a Monday and gonna be a pricey ass fucking repair. I really wasn't looking forward to fucking goddamn trying to fucking fork up almost $7,000 worth of shit, because that's about what I'm guessing about. After diagnostic, all that other shit, I'm looking at about only order between $6,000 and $8,000. So you go right down the middle, $7,000. So that's how my day started now, guys. On side of the road. It wasn't a supercharger, you guys. I know it's my other day, but just the old MTA2 transmissions. And honestly, guys, I happen to have some issues with it. But it was just the nuisance the nuisance issues. I didn't really have a third gear lockout yet, but first gear, second gear, sometimes those gears was hard to get into. That's why we got the fluid change and stuff. And the guy told me up there at the dealership, at the shop, that, hey man, your fluid, right, is fucking black as shit. So he was like, you know, you might want to check for transmission damage. He said it was black, and Ford tell you, oh, 60,000 miles, get it changed. Bullshit. Okay? Bullshit. Get it changed at 30,000 mile intervals. Get that motherfucker changed. So, anyway, guys, that's all I have. Once the car get on the tow, I get some more B-roll, and then once I get it back from the shop, break in. Oh! That could have been bad. Break in that transmission, which, you know, it's a break-in period on there. You don't want to get a new transmission, go beating on it if it is indeed a new transmission. Now, if you say, no, man, transmission is in damn good condition, ride with it, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and follow my gut and get that trim. I don't really want to fuck over $4,000, but I know I'm going to be pulling down sometime this year. I know I'm going to be making a little bit more horsepower. And I know that Tremec is tried and true, and it's a very good transmission. So I'd rather just yank out this old one, put in a brand new one, have the short throw thrown there. Matter of fact, with that Tremec shifter, it's no need to get a short throw. A lot of people can underestimate or overestimate that short throw, and then you'll have an even worse of a problem, because now you're missing gears. Believe it or not, you can miss gears in short throws. You can miss them completely, especially if you ain't got enough, you know, roll between the gears to hit the right gear. You can go from first, and then if the pad to the next gear is shorter, you can go from first and go to fifth. So I actually like the throws on the stock trend, so I might go ahead and keep that throw the way that it is. I might, but that short throw will increase performance if you know how to bang your gear. I'm getting it towed, man. It's getting towed. It's getting towed. Oh, that motherfucker look good though. Yeah, my baby's dirty, guys. Fucked up thing today. The moment I made the first video, you guys, a woman pulled up in a Camaro, right? Now, you know it's a robbery before, right? Found on road dead and first on race day. So today, I'm found on side of the road dead, right? So, the woman pulled up beside me in a convertible Camaro, and she had the drop top on it with a cigar in her mouth, SS, and gonna ask me, you know, is everything okay? I said, yeah. She revs up and pulls off. It took me a minute. I chuckled. I said, oh, she's fucking with me. She's fucking with me, right? Then a Hellcat decided to pull up. The whole time my wife was here. Now, my wife right there. There she go right there, right? The whole time she was here. Didn't no Hellcat, no Dodge vehicle stop. Moment she goes to the store to get some drink. Yeah, I can pull it up. Yeah, give me 1 second, guys. So I drove it up there, guys. But anyway, so the woman got inside me. She drives off. Then the Hellcat comes, okay? And fucking damn Hellcat dude gonna pull up, let the window down, and ask me, was everything okay? I told him, yeah, waiting on a tow truck, and then he revs up the engine, and then he peels out and drives the fuck off and get on 75. And I said, you know what? They fucking with me. Yes, Amco. I'll follow you over there. All right. So fucking goddamn. He takes off and get on 75, and I'm going hard, man. Hard. So yeah. Motherfuckers. It's all right, though.